Namaste everyone. In the previous podcast, I discussed a special characteristic of Sri Rama. Valmiki describes Rama as Rahasya Rahitam Charitam. Yes, that is what I was talking about in the previous podcast. And Pranav and Samyukta and Pranav, both of them have given me a feedback on that and told me that it would be better if I give some relatable examples or stories, right? I have been thinking about this since a decade, since more than a decade actually. Before reading this Ramayana I have read while I was very young in my mother tongue only, not in a original text. Recently, I read the Ramayana in the original Sanskrit text. In that, I noticed the description of Rama as Rahasya Rahitam Charitam. But before that, only I was familiar with this concept, and we were discussing this special characteristic of people to long for more and more privacy. One of my teacher used to tell us about this pet thing in the urban communities in India as well as in the foreign countries also where you live. People have pets, their own pets, right? Cats, dogs, etc. Why there is a need to have a pet? We have to introspect and with an open mind we should try to understand why there is a need for human beings to have pet. No other creature in the world has pets, right? Why do we need pets? If you look at our lifestyle, Indian traditional indigenous, yeah, otherwise indigenous lifestyle or village lifestyle in India, we used to have cats, dogs, etc. Multiple dogs, multiple cats, but we never used to touch them. In India, it is prohibited in the Shastra to touch dogs and cats. If we touch them, we have to take a shower. That is the prescription in the Shastra. So, Shvanasparsha is considered as a sin. Despite that, we used to have them around the house to guard the farmland that we have, farmland, house, etc. We need guard, right? Dogs are more attentive. Therefore, we used to have dogs, and dog sheds also used to be there in the outhouse. So, dog's place is place is out of the house, not inside the house. Cats also, they used to roam around the house, but we never used to touch them. But these days, what has happened is they have become a family member. Why do we need such emotional attachment with pets? This is the question. Just think about it. Human beings feel alone when they are in urban setups. Urban setup means they don't have so many members in the family and so many friends and continuous engagement with the community, in the friends in the temple, relatives, etc. In the village, it happens, but in the urban setup, it doesn't happen like that. Therefore, people feel alone. They feel lonely, and they live alone, and they feel lonely. To overcome that loneliness, they need somebody, but they cannot go to somebody and spend time with them. The other person is also busy. Even if they are not busy, they need privacy. Why do they need privacy? They will be indulging in something that they don't want to share with anybody. Even if it need not be a great crime or something, some sin or something. Simple gossiping about somebody, or simple bad mouthing about somebody. For example, I am talking something negative about somebody, and I don't want that negative gossiping to spread. Therefore, I want to talk about it only when I'm alone in the phone, right? So if in front of my sister, brother, friend or somebody, if I do that, they may judge me, or they may go and reveal to the world that this person does the gossiping. So to avoid that, I need privacy. With that privacy, the loneliness comes. So to beat that loneliness, we need somebody who cannot go and reveal to the world. It means who cannot speak. Dogs cannot speak, cats cannot speak, right? Whatever they see, they cannot go and tell anybody. Whatever they listen, they cannot go and tell anybody, right? Therefore, it is safe to have pets because they provide the emotional companionship that a human being can provide, right? But they are dumb and deaf. Not dumb and deaf. They cannot speak. So it is an advantage of their speechlessness that we need their companionship, but we don't want them to tell anybody. Therefore, instead of having real friends, we are trying to have pets. We are trying to replace the human beings with animals, and we are calling them pets, and we are calling it as love towards animal. But in reality, it is not love towards animals. If you love animals, you should let them live the way their life has been designed by the creation, isn't it? Dogs' legs are not made to live in a apartment. Dogs is not supposed to sleep on a sofa, on a couch. It is supposed to sleep on the floor, in the mud, in the floor, right? Their biological makeup itself is different, and you are making them suffer by putting them into your apartment, and you are calling it as love. It is a untruth. It is not love. It is your necessity to have some emotional companionship without losing the privacy. Why do we need privacy? We need privacy because our character is not transparent. We don't have the courage to have a transparent character. Therefore, we are pretending to have love towards the animal in the name of pets. I think it's a deeper subject and gets more and more deeper if I dig into it. This is enough for today. Already this time also has exceeded. Thank you. Thank you.